Okay, yes, I'm back again with a hot video, right, about the current affairs, about the current news, latest developments taking place in Zimbabwe. I was at home chilling, relaxing. Then I decided to make this video after watching the news, after seeing the news on the internet. Of course, I follow everything that happens in Zimbabwe, political, social, economic, even cultural. Follow everything that happens in Zimbabwe. I want to tell you something hot that is happening. Okay, so this is the introduction, or this the preamble, or rather, let me say this is the background that leads me to where I'm going with my message or with my communication in this video. 1 or 2 days ago, there was a national people's conference for Zanu PF. If a Zimbabwean, you know, you are familiar already with what is with ZANU PF or what is ZANU PF, you know already, you understand already what is ZANU PF. I don't need to educate you about what is ZANU PF. I don't need to school you about what is ZANU PF. You know already. So there was a 22nd edition of National PF Conference. This is how they call it. This is how they term it, or this is how they brand it. They call it National PF Conference. This conference in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, last year, 2024. And now in 2025, this year, it was the turn of Mutare to host that conference, to host that meeting. So it is a meeting for ZANU-PF political party, the ruling party in Zimbabwe. Right. At that National PF conference, there was a resolution that was adopted. Of course, there were a lot of resolutions that were passed into motion that were adopted at that conference. But this, according to me, this was the greatest or the most powerful and the most potent resolution that was adopted, whereby all the party members agreed to see the term of the president being extended to 2030. Right. So now they came back to Harare, the capital, and this party ZANU-PF, they gave an executive order to Central Committee. They gave an executive instruction to this Central Committee. Fine. What is Central Committee? Central Committee is the second in command, the second powerful body within ZANU-PF. Is the second most powerful body, most important body under ZANU-PF or within ZANU-PF after Politburo. Politburo is the highest decision-making body in ZANU-PF. And Central Committee is the second in command, second in power, second in reign of power within ZANU-PF ruling party. So the ruling party ZANU-PF, of course, through the leadership or their leadership, they gave an executive order to Central Committee body. They gave an executive instruction to Central Committee to facilitate, organize, coordinate everything that is to lead to see the term of the president being extended to 2030. This involves undertaking paperwork, working all the documents, working all the paperwork, undertaking all the legal process that will lead to see the term of the president, Dr. Emmerson Mnangagwa, being extended to 2030. So after the resolution in Mutare, Zimbabwe, at 22nd or 22nd edition of National PF Conference, now they came back to the capital city, Harare, Zimbabwe. This same party, ZANU-PF, and gave an order, gave instruction to the Central Committee. And I already told you what is Central Committee. The second in command, second powerful body within ZANU-PF, to see that legal processes are undertaken, legal practices, or whatever legal systems are mobilized, they're undertaken toward the effect of seeing the term of the president being extended to the year 2030. So hence you saw the video title or the video topic of this video, written the work of the Central Committee. So as I communicate with you right now through the instrument of this video, as I talk to you via the instrument of this video, this is what the Central Committee is busy doing right now in Harare, Zimbabwe. Working all the documents, working all the documentation, undertaking all the legal process, undertaking legal practice, undertaking legal systems, mobilizing whatever that will lead to see the term of the president being extended to 2030. Again, in the same line or in the same token, ZANU-PF gave an order again to Central Committee saying this process to do with the legality, legally speaking, undertaking whatever, this process, it has to be completed by 2026, October 2026, to be precise. So do whatever you have to do, work out every document, work out every paperwork, work out every documentation with the timeline to say by October next year, October 2026, everything to do with the legal issues, legality, it has to be completed, it has to be finished off. So this is what I also want you to know. This is what I also want you to understand. So this is what the Central Committee of ZANU-PF is doing as far as the extension of the term, presidential term, political term office of the president is concerned in Harare, Zimbabwe. Fine. Okay. What are comments? What are thoughts on what I've said, on what I've described, on what I've explained in this video? Simply put, as I have said, what are comments? Write or type in the comments box, in the comment section. I'm done talking. Peace out. Sharp.